Obviously, as you can tell by the tier list itself, it is obviously a pickup lines tier list. These are all from Subserver, which is, if you remember Subserver from the Judgments video, it's his Discord server, and he has a channel in there about pickup lines. So these are all made by various people. How are we ranking these? Are we ranking them as in funny, how likely they are to work, or maybe a mixture of both?
I reckon a mixture. We go for a mixture.
The first one, are you the game because I can't stop thinking about you? Do you know what the game is, right?
I don't know what the game is. You're gonna have to
So,
educate me. Oh yeah.
the game is a mental game where the objective is to avoid thinking about the game itself. Thinking about the game constitutes a loss.
I see. I understand.
Yeah.
It is quite good. Yeah, right. I'll give you.
So, it's somewhat funny, but also, I mean, you're on the internet a lot, you didn't understand it. What are the chances someone's going to understand it and it's going to work?
Mid range.
So maybe a B tier?
I was thinking of B. Yeah.
Are you being oppressed because this is literally 1984?
I'm a big fan of this one.
Yeah, again, it's another pretty funny one. But again,
How it's gonna work as a pickup line?
yeah, it's
I
like,
don't know.
who's going to come home with you after that? I'd say, based on funny, it's quite funny.
I agree.
But also, it's not probably going to work, so I'd say maybe another B tier, maybe C.
Stick it in B. Stick it in B.
Stick it in B.
We'll just start with it. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
These will be like the control ones. We can go up and down from it.
Yeah.
Judge the mid-range charger. Yeah.
Did you sabotage O2 because you take my breath away?
Imposter sauce?
When the imposter is sus. So again, it's somewhat funny. Not as funny as the 1984 one, I'd say. I think it's probably more likely to work just because of how popular Among Us is. Everyone understands references.
Yeah, everyone knows the Among Us.
So I think it makes it more likely to work, but also slightly less funny.
Do you reckon the average is about the same? Are we going for another B?
I'd say so, yeah.
Fair enough.
Are you the imposter because I'm going to throw you off a building?
See, I like this one more, because you're threatening death on.
It's a pretty funny one. But also, who's going to go home with you after you threaten to throw them off a building?
You never know. Some people might doubt that.
Yeah, true. So where are we thinking? I'm thinking maybe another B, to be honest. Personally.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right.
Are you a squirrel because you're driving me nuts? It's sort of less funny. I think it's more of a typical pickup line. I think
People
probably
still know
actually been used.
Yeah.
It's probably actually been used, whereas I don't think the rest of them have.
Just because they're probably, like you said, people used it before. I can maybe a C, but give it a C.
I mean, you've already mentioned
Now
this.
this one, yeah, I've read this one.
I
do like this one. This one's got a warm place in my heart.
Are you a dodge because I want a ram? I mean, it's quite funny, and I can somewhat see it working. Maybe an A tier. I'm a bit hesitant to say S tier, but I think an A tier.
We can always wiggle some at the end, I reckon.
Yeah.
Yeah, stick it in A. Stick it in A.
Are you Batman because I killed your family? I mean, obviously it's, a pretty funny one, but also, it's kind of like the I'm gonna throw you off a building one. Is it gonna work?
Probably not.
I mean, again, basically everyone knows Batman and Batman's origin story at this point.
Yeah.
That is kind of calling me towards quack tier, which is sort of just a tier off to the side, but it's represented at the top here because reasons.
Stick it in quack.
Yeah, stick it in quack tier. Next up we've got, are you a cold because you won't fucking go away? Given the ones we've had, it's slightly less funny.
Yeah. Right, so I reckon we just judge it against the ones we've done. So what we got? We got the squirrel one in C. Is it better or worse than the squirrel?
I don't know. I think the squirrel one, it wasn't massively funny. Neither is this. But also the squirrel one is more likely to work. So I'm thinking this might be below it. This might be a D tier.
D tier. Yeah, I
Yeah.
back.
Are you an admin? Because I don't want to get groomed. Help.
I do like this one. It's another big fan. However, is it gonna work?
I'm
Maybe.
thinking this
Maybe,
might be
maybe
quack
people
tier.
see the funny.
I'm
Yeah,
thinking
I
this
reckon.
might be quack tier.
Yeah, the quack is calling for a quack.
Yeah. Are you life because you're always fucking me over? I don't think it's funny enough for quack tier.
No, no.
I'm thinking maybe a B for this one because it's
I was thinking the same.
it's not one that's gonna get you much positive attention. Are you a ham because you're going to spend 20 years in my fridge before anyone finds you?
I do like this one as well. This one might be
It's
my favourite so far. I'm calling for a quack.
yeah, not another quite it. Are you my phone storage because I want to fill you up?
You know
Wait,
what? I rate the punchline. Maybe the
right.
context of it. Is it what? Oh, actually, I know you, Spring. I know what you're filling your phone storage up with. But
At
it's
the
your
minute,
one. Where you putting it? Where you putting it? I'll
I
let you
don't know. I
decide.
can't rank my own one.
I do rate the punchline. That saved it a bit. So I'll stick it in B. I'll give you a B.
Right. Are you my toe because I want to bang you against some furniture at my place? Winky face.
No. Now that is a lovely one. And it has a chance
It's
to
a
work.
classic as well.
Yeah, it's a funny. Do you reckon this is our first S?
I mean, if this is S, I think Dodge Ram has to be as well. To be honest.
Oh yeah, true, true. Unless you want to stick it in A and we save the S's for the best ones.
Yeah, yeah. I reckon we'll have one straight into S each. You were trained because I want to rail you.
See, this is a nice one as well. It's along the same kind of vibe as the Dodge one.
Should we put S contenders in A for now, and then look back over them afterwards?
Yeah, yeah. Stick it top end A.
Yeah. Are you a dog because I want to leave you in a hot car for 3 hours? Personally, I think it's clear where this needs to go.
I agree. Straight to quack.
Are you a microwave because
I like this one. It's different. It's unique.
yeah,
Not
yeah,
seen this one before. Because what are you saying? What are you saying?
I think maybe a B tier, maybe high B or low A.
I agree with you where it should be placed. Give it an A. Balance it alright.
Yeah, go on, let's give it now. Are you Joe from Family Guy because I want to make you lose feeling in your legs? Another one that I don't think I've heard it before.
Yeah, it's original.
That's
And
pretty good.
could work.
It could, yeah, it could. Thinking maybe another A tier for this.
Yeah, I agree.
Are you Joe from Family Guy because I'm going to break your legs with a baseball bat? Do you want to say it or should I?
Say it at the same time. Ready? Three, two, one.
Quack tier.
Go back.
Are you the imposter because I'm in agony? This is maybe the same as I'm gonna throw you off the building one. Maybe another
Yeah,
B
yeah,
tier.
yeah. You know what? From the looks of our list, we've got like a few decent ones. Might try a
Yeah,
few of these
yeah.
out. On your mum.
Are you a crewmate because I'm going to shoot you?
Probably unlikely to work, but it's funny.
It is
Where we
funny.
stick it.
I think it's funnier than the other two Among Us ones.
Yeah, yeah. Are you thinking an A?
I'm thinking an A, yeah. I think it's
I'm
about
thinking
as
an A,
likely
yeah,
to
yeah.
work, but it's funnier. Are you a John Deere combine because I will let you tend my crops? Personally, I think this might be another A, maybe,
I was yeah, yeah. I agree. I agree.
because it's quite funny. Everyone knows what a combine harvester is. Are you a furnace because I want to put my meat in you?
This one is a banger.
It is.
It's funny. Everyone knows Minecraft.
I think it's another S contender.
Mm. It's a high A, high A.
Yeah. Are you my crops because I want to run you over with a tractor?
I feel like it's the same as the advanced ones. Is it likely to work? Probably not. But it's funny. Does it make quack?
I'd say it does, yeah.
Stick it in quack.
Stick it in quack.
Are you your mum? Because I wish I was doing your mum. Oh, I kicked an S. And that might goblin buzzer. Straight into S.
Are you Bluetooth headphones? Because
Low battery, please charge.
it's another pretty funny one.
It is funny. Are you thinking A? Or
Um,
quack?
oh yeah,
Up to you.
quack, definitely.
Quack.
Are you an Xbox controller? Because I'd like to smash you against a wall.
Relatable. The punchline's good. I like to smash you against the
It
wall.
is a good punchline. I think it might be just a more Gen Z way of the stubbing a toe one, I think.
Yeah.
So I think maybe another A tier. Are you my blanket because I want to sleep with you tonight?
Now that sounds like a classic. Although I haven't heard before. To be fair, most of these I haven't heard before. But I will be using all of these.
So how's this one? Because it's a bit funny. I think it's got a higher chance of working than some of the others.
Mm.
So where are we thinking? Maybe A or B?
Give it an A, give it an A.
Give it an A.
If the punchline's good, I tend to just give it an A.
You must be my sleep schedule because you'll be fucking me tonight.
That is good. We don't sleep. Sleep is for the weak.
Exactly.
Why putting it? Last one, I gave you a B. This one is better. So we'll give you an A.
Are you my shit because I want to take you for hours?
I do like a long shit sometimes.
What are we thinking?
I'm thinking a B. I'm thinking
A
a B.
B? Yeah. Are you the food because you're hotter than my mom thinks?
There was an attempt. There's an attempt. You know what? The more I think about it, the funnier it gets. Just because it's a relatable one, and the punchline's good. The more I look at it, the higher the tier goes. First, I was thinking, that's so stinking. But now I'm thinking it's a high B. High
High
B.
B? High B, okay. Are you SpongeBob Circle because you're perfect?
You're gonna have to educate me on this one.
Okay, so
I'm not.
basically, SpongeBob can draw a perfect circle.
That is a very nice circle.
It is a very nice circle.
And I've learned something. That's got up there to you.
You have. What do you reckon? I reckon maybe high B, low A, personally.
Yeah, I reckon. Stick it in B. Stick it in
Stick in B. Are you a bird because I want to bang two of you with one stone?
B. You're mixing a common saying with a
Yeah.
pickup line. It works. It works.
So where are you thinking of putting it?
Well, it's the same with the ones that we've done before. Is it likely to work
True.
if
I
I'm
mean,
gonna bang you with a stone? But it's funny. It's the dilemma. I'll leave the decision up to you. I'm undecided.
I'm thinking maybe B tier.
Sounds good.
Are you a nail because I'm going to bash you in the head with a hammer?
It's the same thing again. Is it likely to work? Probably not, but it's funny.
It is a
We do
proper
like a
funny
bit
one.
of dark humour here. Is it quack worthy?
I think it's quack tier. I think it's
Quack!
funny enough to be quack tier. Are you an obelisk? Because I'm trying to learn what an obelisk is through the process of elimination.
Through the process of elimination.
Yep.
It's just that bit that, yeah, it is good.
I really like that one.
Oh, yeah, it's good. Are you using your instant S?
Oh no, that's
Are
not
you
that's not
saving
the
it?
instant S.
Are you saving it?
I
Where do
think
you
it
reckon?
might be.
A or
I
quack?
I think it's quack tier
Got one of the two.
because
Yeah, quack.
there's no chance of it working. I mean, well, no, because I think it might actually possibly work because it's like, oh, haha, you're a funny guy, and like start a conversation. But I don't know. Are you the atmosphere because you're getting hotter by the second?
See, I like this one. Except, global warming's not real. So,
Yes,
you
all
know,
made up by our lizard
it is.
overlords. Where are you thinking then?
I'm thinking another B.
Another B? Okay, yeah,
Do you agree?
yeah. Are you weed because you make me fucking high? Where do we think this one goes? Because it could definitely be funnier.
I agree.
I think, I don't think it's going to work too great either. I think this might be another C tier.
I agree.
Because
I agree.
I don't think it's unfunny enough to go D tier. Are you a hot dog stand because you make my hot dog stand? I,
That
th-
one.
I
That one
think
is good.
I think it's a contender for S.
Yeah,
It's,
yeah.
Someone bumps into you, or drops something on you, or something. You know, they say sorry, and then you reply, you can give me your Snapchat to make up for it.
See, this is why
This
I
is my
want
instant
it would
S.
work.
This is my instant S.
Yeah, it would work.
It was suggested by someone who actually used it, but used it under their breath, so the person didn't hear it.
Ah, you got to commit.
I know.
But
I know.
it is decent. It's decent.
It's,
I agree with your
yeah.
decision.
Are you Roko's basilisk? Because I might die if I don't get to work on you.
This might be another Google.
The thought experiment that is Roko's basilisk starts like this. Suppose that in the future we are able to create a hyper-intelligent AI, something straight out of the singularity. We then ask that AI, as we might, to help us optimize all aspects of human civilization. But then, for reasons unknowable to beings like us compared to its intelligence, it decides that the first step towards optimization starts with inflicting eternal torment on every single human being that didn't want it to come to fruition or didn't help it come into existence in the first place. After all, how can you optimize without the optimizer? How would the basilisk know that you did or didn't help it come to pass? Well, as we learned in a previous episode of this program, a sufficiently advanced artificial intelligence could literally simulate all of human history, every single human ever, faster than that. So this basilisk might be able to meaningfully recreate you, every single thought you ever had or will have, and then be confident in its prediction of what you did or didn't do in the past to judge you in the future. Here is where the basilisk really rears its head. If its creation and its revenge are a real possibility in the future, shouldn't you, all of you, right now, start advocating for its creation or help build it yourself to escape eternal torment and anguish? Well, the good news is that if you've never had this thought, the dilemma never presents itself to you and you can escape it. The bad news is that because of me, now, you can't escape it. The basilisk has seen you. Now what are you going to do?
That is a dilemma.
It is an interesting thought experiment, yeah.
I mean, I'd 100% torture a load more people. I mean, that's just easy
Yeah.
decision.
I mean, just because it's a thought experiment doesn't mean it can't come to life. You've heard
Next
about
video?
you've heard about it. Yes, next video, making Roko's basilisk.
Where we stick it at? Stick it in A.
Stick it in an ATA. Okay.
Yeah, I'll give it an A. I've learned something, so
Not something that you want to have learned unless you're going to work on Roko's basilisk.
I'll start work tonight.
Are you the game because I don't want to lose you?
Nobody wants to lose game.
No, nobody wants to lose the game now. But you know, we are losing the game by thinking about the game. Where do you want to put it?
Where did we put the last game on?
The last game one is in B tier.
Do you reckon it's better or worse than the last? What was the first one?
The
Because I
first one
can't stop
was
thinking about it.
yeah.
It's about the same, do you reckon? Don't you say?
Yeah.
Alright, stick it in B.
Stick it in B. Are you Among Us? Because Jesus fucking Christ, I can't get you out of my head. Someone please help.
Amoga.
I see it fucking everywhere. It's everywhere.
It is everywhere. Imposter stuff? I do like it. Maybe just for the
What are you thinking then?
A.
Eta. Okay. Are you popcorn? Because I'm going to burn you alive.
Now, do you want to say it or do you want? Do you want me to?
It's clear.
I think we both know where it's going.
Easy cracked it.
Easy crack.
Are you Among Us? Because I really want to be sus with you.
You know, it works
think-
quite well.
Yeah, I think it's slightly ambiguous, which doesn't
Yeah,
help
no.
it. I'm thinking maybe A or B.
I reckon B.
Beta. Yep. And finally, when you're with me, the toilet isn't the only place your ass is getting wiped.
I reckon A.
Eta? Okay. So let's see what we think needs upgrading.
Well, I've got two that I'd like to put forward as personal favourites of mine. That'll be the Dutch one and the train one.
Yeah, I agree.
Are
Um,
you a dodge because I want to round? Are you a train because I want to round you?
I think maybe the furnace one and the hot dog stand. I think
Oh,
personally,
yeah.
yeah,
I agree. I agree.
I'd say I'm happy with that.
I agree. I agree.
Yeah, okay, that's good. Is there anything you want to plug?
Well, maybe not plug, but I just want to say, as my debut on the Scriptcast channel, I've thoroughly enjoyed myself. I hope to be here more.
With that, I think this is all done then.